Hola, hola, I am Maestra Tami from Pasito School, and in today's video I'm going to talk about elimination communication and about how it might be able to help you as a parent, and it could just be another tool that you can add to your parenting toolkit. So I'll be talking about what is elimination communication. I'll be talking about practicing elimination communication as an alternative to traditional potty training. I'll be talking about how to get started with elimination communication, and then I'll be providing some next steps and some resources. So let's get started. So first, what is elimination communication? It's an ancient traditional practice. It's what is still practiced around the world. It's what was done before diapers, before what is now disposable diapers. It's practiced. It's basically just letting your baby, this is going to be my baby prop, this little bear. It's basically just helping your baby to eliminate, urinate and pee and poop, do all their business into a potty, into a toilet. So it's just, that's all that it is. Your child's going to be potty trained eventually, and it's all about getting started. There's a lot of myths around starting potty training. So elimination communication, it's focused on your baby's elimination needs. It's non-coercive. It's really all about using cues and timing. It's an opportunity to really tune into your child and to respond when you think your baby might have to use the potty, when you think your child has to go. I've heard from so many parents, that they know when their child is pooping because they make a little face. Or a lot of times you'll see that once, like, your baby will do a little kick or make a little noise before they do number one or they do number two. So elimination communication, infant hygiene, diaper-free baby, infant potty training, it goes by a lot of names. It's really all about communicating with your baby and helping your baby to learn that they can eliminate into a potty and that they don't have to use their diaper. So it's helping them from an early age, teaching them that they do not need to use a diaper, that they can have an alternative choice. I have to say, the first time I heard about it, I was like, this is kind of crazy. This is crazy. Like, I'm going to put my baby on a potty. Like, it's kind of crazy. There was a mom from Pasitos who was telling me about it when I was pregnant. She said, Tami, this is going to change your life. This is going to change your life. You've seen baby kitties, like kittens and puppies, like a new litter. And she was like, like, they learn from a very young age. Like, their mamas teach them from a very young age what part of their space that they're supposed to be peeing and pooing in. Like, babies, kittens, puppies, they can learn this. Our human babies, their brains are a lot bigger, they're a lot smarter than animals, right? And we know, and we've seen, and I have my own personal experience to share, that infants, right from birth, they feel these sensations, right? They don't have a lot going on when they're younger. They're eating and they're sleeping and they're peeing and they're pooping. They need love and then food, and they need to let their food out, right? So because there isn't that much going on, it is easier with the earlier you start to be able to cue in. And there's no late time to start, right? Like, you're going to start potty training from birth, or at 6 months, or at 3, or hopefully before 5, of course, before 5. So it's all about communication. It's about tuning into your baby to meet their needs. During, some of you might do breastfeeding, and if you're still thinking like, this is crazy, right? So I read this great article called Mothering Mindfulness in a Baby's Bottom. And it was talking, this was the first introduction, it was talking, you know, how do you know when your baby's hungry? How do you know when it's time to breastfeed? If you're a exclusively breastfed mom, you don't use the clock, you're not watching, so how do you know when your baby is hungry? And you just learn after time, right? After being with your baby, oh, you're hungry. Here, I'm going to offer my breast and you're going to eat. It's the same thing, except that instead of focusing on what's going in, you're focusing on what's coming out. So that's the history. That's what it is in a nutshell. It can be kind of tricky and challenging because it's something that I know I didn't hear or see about or didn't experience before I started on my parenting journey. Before I decided that I was going to do some cloth diapering too. But let's talk about practicing now. So maybe you use cloth diapers. If you do, awesome. If not, that's okay. Maybe you use disposable diapers. Maybe you're going to practice. Your goal is that you want to get out of diapers as soon as possible, and you're going to just go all out. Maybe you just want to do it part-time, every once in a while, practice, use the potty once in a while. You can use this. Some parents are hardcore and they don't even use diapers. They take the diaper off. That's why it's also known as diaper-free baby. And they have the potties available to their children. They're small, they're removable. The potties move with their babies. If we're playing or if we're cooking inside, outside, and then the child can learn as soon as they start to crawl that they can just crawl over, pull themselves up, and sit themselves on the potty all by themselves. So practicing it. It's the main way, if you're starting younger, right? Like if your baby isn't sitting up yet, it's all about just holding your baby in your arms, probably putting your fingers underneath they're behind the backs of their knees, and then just holding them. Maybe it's over a little potty or the sink or a bowl or just a place or over the ground if we're outside. And we just hold them over the potty. Many times moms will make a noise. Every mom has their own pee noise. My pee noise, psst, and that's it. And hey, if we catch some pee, we dump it out into the toilet. If we're outside, I'll just dump it under a tree. And that's basically what it is in a nutshell. So, and that's how you can practice it as an alternative to potty training. If you're starting when your child is already sitting up, so maybe 5-6 months of age, if your child is sitting up, you can sit your child directly on the potty, and you can hold their hands, and you can say, hey, vamos a usar la tacita. So what I'm doing is, this is baby signs, what I'm integrating for toilet, tacita, potty, and I'm just putting my baby on the potty. So how to get started? Like, okay, so you put your baby in the potty. How do you know, if your baby isn't talking yet, how do you know when your baby has to go to the potty? So let me give you a couple of golden rules, followed by a couple of personal rules. So the potty rules, so the golden rules. Always potty, and these potty rules are great all the way up through preschool, through elementary. I still try to practice these with my children. Always offer the potty before you leave the house. Hey, baby, we're getting ready to leave the house. So let's change your diaper, check your diaper. Let's offer you the potty. I'm gonna go potty. You're gonna go potty. Big sister's gonna go potty. We all go potty together. Always go potty before you leave the house. Always go potty when you arrive. Oh, here we are at Grandma's house. Not that we're going to many places these days, but we're here at Grandma's house. Let's go potty. I'm gonna go potty. You're gonna go potty. Who wants to have a potty try? Even though we just went, it's okay to try again. When we wake up in the morning or when we wake up from a nap, hey, you're awake. Let's go take off your diaper and let's go sit down on the potty. The other time we offer the potty is with every diaper change. So every time we say, hey, you want to change your diaper? Before we change your diaper, why don't we have a little potty try? We're going to sit on the potty, and then we're going to change your diaper. Always offer the potty right after you know your child just goes. If they're walking around without a diaper, if it's in between changing, like, hey, you just peed. Hey, why don't we try to sit on the potty? It's just always offering the potty. The rules are, again, before you leave the house, when you arrive, waking up from sleep, nap time or nighttime, potty with every diaper change, potty after an accident, potty after getting out of the bath time. And for boys, you'll notice it's called a peenie weenie. That right before they have to urinate, it's just a slight erection. So those are the golden potty rules. Some great ways to get started, right? It's just always offering the potty. Some personal rules, right? No stress. We want to stay stressed, no stress, low stress. We don't want to get upset or frustrated if we're just not doing it. If we do it great for a week and then we don't do it for a month, we do it great for a week and then another 2 months, don't get upset. Don't tell yourself or your child or your baby, oh, but you just went potty. It's crazy so many times. You just went potty. If you offer it again, oh, you had to go again. Well, that's a surprise. Always offer the potty. I was always surprised how many times whenever I said, well, I just offered you the potty. I know you don't have to go potty right now. And then, oh, I just missed it and I had an opportunity when I could have thought it. Another important thing is not to overdress yourself. For girls, dresses are super nice because they're just super easy. For boys, longer shirts. During the colder months, I like the baby legs, those leg warmers for the crawlers, and then just to have easy access to be able to take off the diaper, take off the underwear. So, a couple of next steps and resources. If you're interested in learning more, you can always reach out to me directly. Visit our website, pasitoschool.com. You can send an email to join@pasitoschool.com. If you have more questions about enrolling in our school, you can reach out to me, Tami@pasitoschool.com, Tami@pasitoschool.com, and I can give you some more tips and advice about practicing elimination communication. Some other good resources, go diaper-free.com. Andrea Olson has a great website. She's been around for a number of years, supporting a lot of parents on their journey in practicing elimination communication. There's also a couple of books that I really like. One by Ingrid Bauer called Diaper-Free. There's another one called The Diaper-Free Baby by Christine Gross-Lowe. And then the last one that isn't necessarily about practicing elimination communication, but it is talking about offering the potty and using potty training methods, non-traditional potty training methods, as young as 6 months of age. This one is diaper-free before 3. Diaper-free before 3. So again, you can do a quick search on elimination communication. I hope this has helped you and I've given you some advice. And so right now, what are you going to do once we're done? On your next diaper change? Hey, baby, you want to try the potty? Pull it out. See what happens. Maybe they'll go, maybe they won't. It doesn't hurt just to start offering it and just to have it out. Good luck on your journey. Ciao.